Hi guys, what's up? Parated again and welcome back to my channel and to a brand new Alliance War video. So we have war number 6 against, I think it was made in Brazil, but the old Alliance, this is the new Alliance or probably the same. They changed their name for whatever reason, I have no idea. And yeah, so yeah, I think because they got docked a lot, so they had a lot of cheaters in their alliance in the past and they wanted to get rid of it, I guess, so that's why they did it. Anyways, so we have, I think, we have 5 fights, not 4, so pretty standard, let's say, pretty decent amount of fights. Yeah, average was the word I was searching. So anyways, in this war I was changing my masteries again, getting rid of MD and instead getting the points into Pacify and Petrify. And so our team was Human Torch, Warlock and White Max, as you saw, and White Max was just for pre-fight, and my Warlock is rank 4, so I think this was the first time I was playing him as well in Alliance War since I got him into rank 4. And anyways, so we have in the first fight Human Torch against Michael Chavez. Yeah, now we see it. And we got the pre-fights both, so the Human Torch Flame On and as well the Right Max. And yeah, we are boosting up with the class boosts for the Warlock fights as well. I think those are 3 Warlock fights, yeah, so it's definitely worth to use those boosts. And so in this first fight, pretty simple. If you have pre-fight from Right Max, it's very easy, and on top with the Right Max, with the Torch pre-fight with the Flame On, it's even more easy. Basically you don't even need to knock down here, because the power stings from Torch are what is it called, like they're ignoring the protection. And so as you saw, she's already dead like in 10 seconds, so no worries at all there. Next fight is against Havoc on Unstoppable Heavy, and this is a easy matchup for Warlock. You can also use Nimrod, but I don't recommend him over Warlock, because if you get a heavy accidentally, you probably gonna die, because with Nimrod he gains very much of those plasmas, and if you get by the Unstoppable Heavy hit, then yeah, you're gonna get melted. So the plan here in this fight is pretty easy: get to SP2, then I tried here a little bit of sneaky heavy, but it was not working. So plan is to get to SP2, do the knock off or knockdown with the heavy, and then SP2 after SP2 and overkill, he's dead. Yeah, a little bit of cheeky heavy I tried there, because actually the Unstoppable Heavy is not always well the heavy. Like it depends on the champ, but sometimes it's a bit buggy. The Unstoppable is not for the full range or full time of the heavy, so kind of you can, if you time it correctly, you can counter it pretty good. So that's not the worst, I guess. In this fight against rank 5 Doom, we have the same like in Chavis fight, the same pre-fight setups. So my plan here was to build some smolders and some flame-ons and then knock him down. But that was actually not necessary. And here I made a mistake. I was from the decks of his SP1, I got the shock and I was doing a 5-hit. I mean, I finished my combo. And here I'm doing another mistake. And luckily he's not punishing me like, you know, he could have 5-hit combo and SP2 unblockable or something like that. Maybe he would have died before I would have died, because torch is melting. Even if they hit you, he's melting even more. So not sure if I just got lucky or, but it was definitely a mistake to finish the combo there, because then he will heavy you when you have the shock on you. Doom just likes to use these heavies. So in this fight, we were checking before this fight if this guy has willpower, and he has. I mean, even if he had it not active, there are some champs who are very easy here. And Warlock, yeah, Warlock wouldn't work then, but still can work, but you will probably lose some health. You have for sure then also activate your Suicide's Masteries, because then you are gonna cycle some SP2s and try to nuke him before he able to SP2, and or try to bait his SP1 all the time, but he will corner you easily because he will be unblockable very quick by one special. So that's the dangerous part here. But there are better champs to use here if that would be the case, like Omega Red, probably also like Hyperion would be pretty good still, maybe Overseer. There are some options. So let's come. Wait, before this fight starts, I need to pause because I'm a little bit behind on explanations today. So because I'm still in the last fight. So about this fight, I have to tell you something. Originally, White Magneto was assigned for this fight, and I was not sure if it's gonna work, because the note says the defense ability accuracy is up by 100%. So his defense ability accuracy is 100% less. Like for example, if you put a thing here and you want to use Falcon, it would not work. And yeah, so I was a little bit overthinking it, because after we discussed it, we came to the conclusion that White Magneto and Magneto still could work if you get not the worst RNG, because it's 70% shutdown, and if he used a special one, you can get the shocks if you have infection, and because the special one takes 6 seconds or longer until you're able to attack him back, you will get armor break. But that's maybe a little bit of unlikely, but SP2 gives you 2 armor breaks if you have infection on yourself, even if you don't get hit, and on top a 3rd armor break from the node. So there are chances he goes unblockable. So it's not the worst placement. I mean, like Galen, Galen not that good, but let's say like Hulkling, Cosmic Ghost Rider, so Magneto for sure, the red max. Those were probably the best options here, but I had to use Warlock. I mean, I chose to use Warlock instead of White Max, and it turned out to be actually a good idea, because here my plan with Petrify 3, I was doing parry heavy, and he got less power by that. And so from this part on, he's unblockable. And I also have to mention, I forgot to activate the white max pre here, which sucks a bit, but it's fine. So from this point on, he's unblockable, and I'm about to change my chain my second special 2, and I barely didn't get the power. And here I was trying to knock intercept, knock down him. I mean stand up intercept it's called, but I got clapped or clipped or whatever. So but here I go again, and third special 2. And luckily this pushed him over special over 2 bars. So now just bait his special 2. He's stingy, he doesn't want to, so I go for the last intercept, and he's down. Yeah, so that matchup was pretty on the paper it was for sure more scarier than in real life, but at real life, like in practice, I mean, like in, you know what I mean. I'm missing the word today. Today is not my day to speak English actually, but I will still try to keep it up with English. So at the end, we lost the war, unfortunately. We had some very, very stupid, unlucky deaths. Like not unlucky, but every single death of those 7s were player mistakes, and you cannot believe it, but 3 players died each 2 times. So yeah, that was pretty shitty, but it is what it is. We lost the war, we move on. You win some, you lose some, and yeah, we will see how the next war will go. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video as always. If you did, drop a like, comment, and yeah, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And with that being said, I wish you a nice day or night whenever you're watching this. Peace.